They told him he wasn't good enough. They said he would never make it, but he refused to quit, and the world had no choice but to watch. John Cena's journey is not just about championships, it's about falling, getting back up, and never giving up when everything is against you. In this video, you'll discover the powerful lessons behind his mindset, his struggles, and the unstoppable mentality that turned him into a legend. Don't skip this video. The final lesson might change the way you face challenges in your own life. Stay until the end. Hit the like button if you believe in never giving up. Subscribe for more motivational stories, and comment below, what keeps you going when life gets hard? Let's get started. John Cena didn't start as a superstar. In fact, the wrestling world barely knew his name when he first stepped into the ring. Every match felt like a test, every opponent a challenge, and every loss a lesson. He had to prove himself not only to the audience, but also to the critics who constantly questioned his abilities. He faced countless rejections in the early days of his wrestling career. Promoters told him he lacked the look that would sell tickets, and fans sometimes ignored him. Even some fellow wrestlers underestimated him, seeing him as just another rookie with big dreams but little experience. Yet every no became fuel for his determination. Many doubted his potential, saying he didn't have the look or charisma to become a top star, but Cena refused to be defined by others' opinions. He studied the greats, practiced his moves endlessly, and worked on connecting with the audience in ways that went beyond physical strength. Slowly but surely, he began to turn heads. But Cena kept showing up, learning and improving every single day. He understood that greatness wasn't immediate. It was built through persistence, resilience, and heart. Each small step, each hard-fought victory, and even each setback was part of the journey that would eventually shape him into one of wrestling's most iconic legends. Early matches were tough, and losses were frequent. Every time Cena stepped into the ring, he felt the pressure of proving himself, and often the results weren't in his favor. The crowd's cheers sometimes turned into silence, and the critics were quick to point out every flaw. Each defeat was a heavy weight on his shoulders, but it also became a mirror showing where he needed to improve. Cena could have quit like many others would. Wrestling is a world where only the strongest survive, and the mental strain can break even the most talented athletes. Many rookies gave up after just a few setbacks, discouraged by the harsh realities of the business. But Cena refused to let temporary failures define his future. He knew that giving up would mean betraying his own dreams. Instead, he analyzed his mistakes and trained harder. He watched videos of his matches, learned from every opponent, and honed not just his technique, but also his presence and charisma in the ring. Cena understood that talent alone wasn't enough. Discipline, preparation, and a willingness to learn were the keys to becoming great. He understood that failure is just a stepping stone towards success. Each setback taught him resilience, patience, and strategy. Cena realized that the path to greatness is rarely straight and smooth. It's full of challenges that test your willpower. And with every obstacle he overcame, his determination grew stronger, shaping him into the unstoppable force he would one day become. Success isn't only physical. It starts in the mind. John Cena quickly realized that strength alone wouldn't make him a champion. The battles in the ring were visible, but the battles in his own head were even more crucial. Learning to control his thoughts, stay focused, and maintain a positive attitude became as important as mastering any wrestling move. Cena developed mental toughness to handle criticism and pressure. Every negative comment, every skeptical fan, and every promoter who doubted him could have broken someone else. But Cena used these moments as motivation, training his mind to remain calm under stress, confident in his abilities, and ready to perform at his best no matter the circumstances. He believed that believing in yourself is more important than anyone else's opinion. Cena's mindset was built on self-confidence, discipline, and an unshakable belief that he could improve every day. He knew that self-doubt would only slow him down, so he focused on what he could control: his effort, his attitude, and his preparation. This mindset would carry him through the hardest challenges of his career. When injuries, losses, or unexpected obstacles appeared, Cena's mental strength allowed him to push forward when others might have given up. It wasn't just about wrestling, it was about life, perseverance, and the unwavering commitment to keep moving toward his dreams, no matter the odds. Wrestling is physically demanding, and Cena faced injuries multiple times. From torn muscles to intense fatigue, his body often felt like it was being pushed to its limits. Every match, every training session brought its own challenges, and there were moments when it seemed impossible to continue. Yet, Cena understood that pain was part of the journey toward greatness. He pushed through pain and focused on recovery and improvement. Instead of letting injuries defeat him, Cena followed strict training routines, consulted medical experts, and committed to rehabilitation programs. He treated each setback as an opportunity to strengthen not only his body, but also his knowledge of how to perform smarter and safer in the ring. Instead of giving up, he used every setback as motivation. Cena transformed frustration into determination, using each challenge to fuel his ambition. He visualized success, set goals, and reminded himself why he started this journey in the first place. Every small victory in training and recovery built the foundation for his future triumphs. His perseverance shows that true champions endure both in mind and body. Cena's story is a testament to resilience, the idea that pain is temporary, but the lessons learned and the strength gained last a lifetime. By combining mental toughness with physical dedication, he became not just a wrestler, but a symbol of what it means to overcome obstacles and never give up. Cena's rise to fame wasn't instant, it was earned. Many people saw his success and assumed it came easily, but behind every championship match was years of dedication and unseen effort. He started small, learning the ropes, mastering basic moves, and slowly building a reputation. There were no shortcuts. Every achievement was the result of countless hours of preparation. He trained relentlessly, studied every opponent, and refined his craft. Cena knew that understanding his competition was as important as physical strength. He watched tapes, analyzed strategies, and worked on improving weaknesses others didn't even notice. His commitment to learning and self-improvement gave him an edge that talent alone could never provide. Hard work became his secret weapon, not luck or shortcuts. While others might rely on chance or natural gifts, Cena relied on discipline, focus, and perseverance. He understood that real success comes to those willing to put in the effort day after day, pushing past fatigue, doubt, and frustration to reach their goals. This teaches us that consistent effort beats talent alone. Cena's journey reminds us that greatness isn't about instant fame, it's about showing up, doing the work, and refusing to quit. Every small action, every extra hour of practice, and every moment of persistence adds up, shaping ordinary individuals into extraordinary champions. Cena's journey inspired millions around the world. From young fans watching Saturday morning wrestling shows to adults following his career, people saw in him a reflection of their own struggles and dreams. His story became more than just entertainment, it became a lesson in determination, courage, and the power of believing in oneself. Fans see that hard work, dedication, and resilience pay off. They watched Cena train, compete, and rise through the ranks despite obstacles, and it gave them hope that they too could achieve their goals. His actions showed that success is not reserved for a chosen few, it is earned through persistence, focus, and unwavering effort. He became a role model not because he never failed, but because he never quit. Cena's setbacks, injuries, and defeats were all part of the story, yet he faced them head-on with courage and humility. People admired him not for being perfect, but for his ability to get back up every time he was knocked down, showing that failure is only temporary when paired with resilience. His story reminds us that perseverance is contagious. When others see someone overcome challenges with heart and determination, it sparks inspiration in their own lives. Cena's journey encourages fans to push through their own struggles, to work harder, and to never give up on their dreams, proving that one person's courage can ignite hope and change in the lives of many. Every time Cena faced defeat, he came back stronger. Losses and disappointments could have discouraged him, but instead they fueled his determination. Each time he fell, he studied what went wrong, adjusted his strategy, and worked harder to ensure that next time he would not just compete, but dominate. He didn't let a loss define him, it became a lesson. Cena understood that setbacks were temporary and full of insight. Rather than dwelling on failure, he analyzed it, learned from it, and used it as a stepping stone to improve his skills and mindset. Every obstacle became an opportunity to grow, making him smarter, sharper, and more prepared. This ability to rise after falling is what makes him legendary. Fans and fellow wrestlers alike admire not just his victories, but the courage and resilience behind each comeback. His story shows that true strength isn't only in winning, it's in how you handle adversity, pick yourself up, and keep moving forward, no matter how many times you are knocked down. We can all apply this principle in our personal and professional lives. Life will inevitably present challenges, disappointments, and failures, but the key is to keep learning and pushing forward. Cena's example reminds us that perseverance, adaptability, and a positive mindset turn setbacks into powerful comebacks, and that anyone willing to embrace this approach can achieve greatness. Cena never compromised his integrity or values for fame. In an industry where shortcuts and controversies often grab attention, he chose a different path. He focused on honesty, hard work, and doing the right thing, even when it didn't bring immediate rewards or recognition. His choices reflected a deeper understanding that true success is built on principles, not just popularity. He treated everyone with respect, both fans and rivals. Cena's humility and kindness became legendary. Whether signing autographs for fans, mentoring younger wrestlers, or shaking hands with opponents after tough matches, he showed that respect and professionalism mattered just as much as victories. His behavior reminded the world that true leaders lead by example. His success shows that staying true to yourself can coexist with achieving greatness. Cena proved that it is possible to be both admired and ethical, both popular and principled. He didn't let pressure, criticism, or the lure of fame compromise who he was. Instead, he let his values guide his decisions, which only strengthened his reputation and impact in the wrestling world. It's a lesson that winning isn't just about titles, it's about character. Fans and aspiring wrestlers see that integrity, honesty, and respect are what truly last. Cena's journey reminds us that fame and accolades are temporary, but the legacy built on strong values can inspire generations. Being true to yourself doesn't limit your success, it amplifies it. Cena expanded his career into acting, philanthropy, and more. He didn't limit himself to the wrestling ring. He explored new opportunities that challenged him in different ways. From blockbuster movies to television appearances, he showed the world that growth comes from stepping outside your comfort zone and embracing change. He took risks, faced new challenges, and learned constantly. Every role, every project required him to start from scratch, to adapt, and to prove himself all over again. Cena's willingness to learn, fail, and improve in unfamiliar fields highlighted his relentless drive and commitment to personal growth. Even outside wrestling, his perseverance remained the key to success. Whether learning lines for a film, meeting fans, or supporting charitable causes, Cena applied the same discipline, focus, and resilience that made him a wrestling legend. His dedication proved that true champions don't stop when the spotlight changes. They keep pushing forward, no matter the arena. This teaches us that never giving up applies to every aspect of life. Cena's journey shows that the principles of hard work, mental toughness, and resilience are universal. Whether pursuing a career, a dream, or personal goals, the same mindset that helped him conquer the wrestling world can guide anyone to achieve greatness in their own life. John Cena shows that persistence beats obstacles. His journey reminds us that challenges are not roadblocks, they're opportunities to grow stronger, smarter, and more determined. Every setback he faced was a chance to prove to himself that he could overcome anything with effort and focus. Failure is inevitable, but quitting is optional. Cena's story demonstrates that everyone encounters difficulties, doubts, and losses, but it's the decision to keep going that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Giving up may feel easier in the moment, but it never leads to true fulfillment or success. By staying disciplined, resilient, and positive, we can achieve our dreams. Cena's approach teaches us that consistent effort, a strong mindset, and belief in ourselves are far more powerful than luck or shortcuts. It's about taking one step at a time, learning from mistakes, and never letting temporary setbacks define our journey. In short, Cena reminds us, never give up, no matter the challenge. His legacy goes beyond wrestling. It's a blueprint for life. Whether in careers, personal goals, or everyday struggles, the same principles of perseverance, integrity, and dedication can guide us all toward greatness, proving that true champions are made by their choices, effort, and heart.